Video, I'll discuss policy and organizational support and how it nurtures a more inclusive environment for accessibility. If you're considering developing or updating your web accessibility policy, there are some guidelines that you may want to consider. A policy can be a standalone policy or part of a larger policy, for example, an organizational policy for inclusionary measures or non-discrimination. Regardless of where your policy is situated, it should be part in some way, shape, or form in related documents in your organization, for example, in branding, marketing, an employee manual, customer affairs, supplier affairs, and project management. Buy-in for a web accessibility policy is crucial at all levels of the organization. It should be fully understood and embraced by employees, management, senior management, and other stakeholders such as suppliers and clients. And buy-in doesn't mean you pull everyone together in a common area, explain it, and walk away. It shouldn't be implied. It should be set down in words and signed off at all levels. When you're developing a policy, it helps to have an established framework to build on. It's much easier than trying to reinvent the wheel yourself, and it has the benefit of wide adoption, so any policy should be bound to standards and regulations like WCAG 2.0, Way Area, Section 508, or national and international standards and regulations. And you should define the level that you wish to achieve, for example, using the W3C's 3 levels of A, AA, and AAA. This ensures that your regulatory compliance is a straight line rather than a circuitous route, because many of the laws surrounding web accessibility have been built off of W3C standards. A statement of conformity should be front and center in your policy. For example, Easy Nomad Travel is committed to providing a complete and accessible experience for users with disabilities. Our website meets the standards set forth in W3C Way's Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0 Level AAA Conformance. Any issues should be reported to and provide an email address. And you should build specific standards into your policy, for example, Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0, Authoring Tool Accessibility Guidelines or ATAG 2.0, and User Agent Accessibility Guidelines, or UAAG 2.0. And you should define your scope, asking yourself, what does this policy cover? Does it apply to new web content only, or does it apply to all your web content? For example, a policy document could state, this policy applies to all new, updated, and existing web content on http easynomadtravel.com. And you need to establish milestones. For example, by January 1, Easy Nomad Travel's